That's how bad my voice is. But this, this experience is really mind-blowing. And I really like to thank Charles, Jose, and Annie for putting it together. I missed last year, so really, thank you. It's really mind-blowing for me to listen to so many wonderful presentations. And I have really a bone to pick because I could only listen to half of them, and in some cases only 1/3. So that's not fair on a person like me who has such a wide variety of interests. But it's fantastic. My one concern is, before I go into my concerns, just to, a few things that touched me really was what somebody said about empowerment and our own experience of going through the placement and research. And I thought it was fantastic at the end of her presentation. That was Eliza. She drew her own little circle of what empowerment meant. And I thought that was what this is all about, building your own experiences and building your own theories. To get those books in the library. Okay, they are there, they are other people's experiences. You are in the field, and that was wonderful just to listen to all that. For me, that was really mind-blowing, and I learned so much. The second thing is, of course, about what Margaret said in one of the sessions, and she was from the Multicultural Hub, and she said, community development is all about listening. And that's so true. It's all about listening. And that comes to my final point, which I thought would be, is that listening to presentations from both first world, that is Australia, and third world countries, the Philippines, where else was there? Something in Burma, and you see, and Rwanda, and you see basically it's not very different. In Thailand, it's not very different. The concepts are there, but how do we get back to connecting people with people? And that's the methodologies are very, very similar. And I'm understanding it much more now, because most of my time I spent in third world countries. And now I'm involved in my own town, Rwanda City Council. And you see the dynamics, we are very sophisticated in our ways. So here you see highly sophisticated ways of actually hindering people from participating in decision making. In other countries, it's quite blatant. You're a woman, don't participate. Here they can't say that. So they do it in highly sophisticated ways. And I'm finding that out, and it's fascinating. So, those concepts are very similar. Finally, my concern is what do you do with all this research and these wonderful things? When I was in Karachi, coordinator of the Urban Resource Center, we used to have a lot of students come and do research as interns and placement, etc., from the various universities. And all the research that they did, we also used to have public presentation, and they used to do it out in the public to the citizens of Karachi. And it always fed into a campaign, because research is all about, especially social research, is all about social change. So if it is not leading towards social change, I'm sorry, I am quite strong about this. It just is intellectual masturbation. It's enjoyable, gives us pleasure, but I don't know what results. So so let's not, the social research that you're doing is so important. It has to lead to change. Personal change, change in the organization, change in perception, and finally change in policies that lead to a greater and human society. And I think I'll say thank you, and thank you Lee and Marissa for coming all the way from Manila and enlightening us with your story. Thank you very much.